we're going to go ahead and click back on the gradebook. And I'd like to go over one of the features or tools that we have for you to use, and that is quizzes. So we're going to click quizzes on the left side of the screen. You can either click up here where it says quizzes, or at the top under the apps, you also have quizzes. So we haven't added any new quizzes. We're going to go ahead and create a new quiz. To create a new quiz, we just click this button, and we'll need to give our quiz a title. We'll keep it simple. And we'll choose a grade level and subject area. We'll choose a time limit if you wish to have one. So you could have your quiz kind of cut off or stop at a certain point if you'd wish to give a time limit for your students. You can randomize the question order. And making this quiz private means that you are not sharing it in a bank of quizzes with other teachers. Now, you have the ability to look at quizzes other teachers have put out. However, if you don't want that, if you don't want your quiz to be shared, you can make it private. Click Submit. The next step is to add questions. So we're going to go ahead and click the Add Question button. You'll notice that I'm able to edit my quiz questions here, as well as the answers. I'm currently selecting multiple choice. I also have the option of taking short answer and assessing my students' answers after they've completed the quiz. I can also create a matching setup where I have a prompt and an answer that the students will have to match. So these are changes for those teachers who've used Engrade in the past. The quiz building functionality has greatly increased. So we're going to go ahead and create a multiple choice question. You'll notice that I can import a graph. I can actually create a graph on this tool. You'll notice that I have the ability to import an image by adding the URL here. And I can also even embed a movie or create a table. So a lot of times, you know, you have a table. Let's go ahead and insert a table here. It just takes a little bit of editing here, and I apologize because I haven't had a lot of experience with tables. Let's see if I can get one. Maybe a table's not the best one to do here. Let's just get rid of the whole thing here. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and enter. We're just going to enter a question. So we're doing addition. As you can see, I can make the text bold. I can change the font color. And then I can also change the background. As I said, I can import images and embedded media. I can create a graph. I can create a table. And then for each answer that I put in, I would go ahead and give options. So we'll go ahead and do the correct one. Each of these can also be modified to you know, different text, different fonts, different text types. You can import mathematical equations. So as you can see here, the different symbols that you may need to use in your math quizzes, those are available to you as well. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. We can choose the number of points. Maybe this is a harder question. I'm going to give it 5 points. I can also randomize the answer order. And then I'd save my question. So there's my question. I'm going to go ahead and preview so that you can see how a student would view this question. This is the view that a student sees when they log in and they have a quiz to take. So it will keep time for them. It will show them the prompt or the question. It will show them the answer choices. They select the answer and then move on to the next question. At the end of the quiz, the students will receive a score on how they've performed on that particular quiz. Unless you've done short answer, then they won't receive their score until you've corrected their work or given them points for their answers. They would submit the quiz. As soon as they submit the quiz as a teacher, you're able to view the quiz. From there, you can save those scores directly into your gradebook once all students have taken the quiz. So you would close it and then submit it to the gradebook, and then those grades would be directly in your gradebook. You would not need to transfer them. So once you've completed building the quiz, before your students can take it, you'll need to go to Options, Assign to Classes, and then choose the classes that you'd like to assign this particular quiz. So I'm going to assign it to all of my math classes and then click Submit. Now my students can log into Engrade, go to their math class, and view this quiz in the quizzes section on their own account. That's where they would take the quiz, and then when they're finished, submit, and I would see the scores and the times that it took them to complete the quiz. Once all the students have taken the quiz, I can close it, and once I've closed it, I can submit it to my gradebook.